What's up guys, Simon with you here from Pinnacle Fitness Consulting, and in this video I'm going to go through the top 5 traits and trainings that bring my clients their huge success. And I must say, my top clients, there's 5 things in common that all of these guys have, and I think I want to kickstart by saying this is humongously powerful stuff. All right, I cannot force you to sit around and watch this video. Guys, look, at the end of the day, this video is going to be packed with value and I highly recommend it. But whether or not you choose to watch this in its entirety so that you can take the value from it is completely up to you. So I do recommend it. But with that being said, let's get stuck in. So who am I and how I know my shit, why you should trust me and why you should actually listen to this training? Well, first and foremost, guys, I've been there, done it, and I've got the t-shirt. I've coached hundreds of people to achieve the exact results that I've mentioned above of growing personal trainers' businesses. I personally was lucky enough to create a $500,000 fitness business, have a team of staff, do over 150 sessions every single week of PT, and do over 10K per week in reoccurring revenue. Therefore, it qualifies me to coach others how to achieve that. It's very, very simple. If you want to go and see the proof, guys, the proof is there on my Facebook wall. I think if you want to look and find social proof, it's very easy to find with me. And basically, I'm living and breathing this stuff every single day. All I can hope that it's enough for you to stick around and watch the rest of this training. This video is going to be packed straight to the point with value, no fluff information, all right? That a lot of you viewers may not want to hear, but simply need to. And I think these days in the industry, guys, there's so many coaches out there that just have shiny facades and tell you too much fluff. I'm a no fluff, straight up, no bullshit approach consultant, and my guys love me for that. So hopefully this gives an insight into you, or for you guys, getting an insight into me as a coach and as an individual, and a sneak peek into the no bullshit coaching style that I provide my clients that gets them the results that they get. And the results every single time are great. And it's that simple. So with that being said, I think there's going to be some huge awakenings in this training for a lot of you guys. And there's going to be some areas that you may already know that you need to improve within your business. But after watching this, me shining some light on it will really give you some clarity that you do need to change, and then can be potentially life-changing if you do implement some changes. Again, guys, I'm doing this to help because I care. And the reason why I'm driven more so now than ever is because I seem to be one of very few coaches that actually does care. And therefore, one of very few coaches that does get literally life-changing results with their clients on a daily basis. All right. I don't recommend that this training is taken lightly, all right, but it can be. You just won't change. And if you're obviously watching this video right now, it's because you want to hear about what I've got to say, or you at least want to improve your current situation. If you weren't listening to this video right now and you were happy, then you wouldn't be listening to it, right? So pay attention, learn, take notes, all right? The tips discussed at surface level, when you look at them, you might find too good to be true or too simple to be true, but they aren't. And the art is in the detail, guys. Again, pay attention, put the time aside to pay attention, watch, listen, and learn. Feel free to ask any questions as well. Message me, all right? And for all that want to, at the end of this training, all right, I'm going to be offering, if you wish to take advantage of it or not, an opportunity to work with me directly, as my clients do, one-on-one daily, where I can take a look in detail at your business and see firsthand where you're lacking and where you need to improve, and show you how to implement the 5 following topics and traits we're going to go through. So with that being said, guys, let's get stuck in, all right? It's that simple. I can't wait to go through this. I'm just going to make this camera smaller. I'm going to drag him out of the way. All right, so first and foremost, guys, the 5 traits, these are non-negotiable, and these are all ingrained inside the winners. And again, this is going to be blunt and delivered in a manner that a lot of you will probably find quite confronting, but it's simply because you need to hear it, and you might not necessarily want to. But with my experience in the industry, I have found that this stuff is everything. Work ethic wins. Read that again. Work ethic wins. The people that win work the hardest, and there's no secrets to that. It's just hard work, guys. I know for a fact that most of you watching this video, you will not be cut out for this industry. You won't. And again, it sounds blunt, but the people that work the hardest win. Therefore, they take action and they do not procrastinate. They don't procrastinate. So many people procrastinate, and procrastination will become a consistent habit, and not even a habit, and just an everyday part of your life if you don't change. So take action and avoid procrastination, all right? That's the second trait that people have. Money and success loves speed. The faster that you work, the quicker you will succeed, and the further away from pain you will become. It's that simple. My top clients know this. Money loves speed. My most successful clients reach heights that some PTs could only even dream of. And that sounds very big-headed, but it's not. It's just confidence. And when you're coaching people that do over $10,000 of weekly reoccurring revenue, over $500,000 fitness businesses, right? Which, look, okay, it's not 7 figures, it's not 8 figures, right? But a lot of the people that coach that or preach that stuff, they're making it up, all right? We're legitimately here coaching people that are making multiple thousands of dollars a week. And the reason why they are is because they recognize that money and success love speed. They take action and their work ethic wins. They also realize that resistance equals reward. This is huge. And that comfort zones are there to be jumped the fuck out of. It is that simple. If you've got a comfort zone, jump out of it, all right? But don't jump out of it without taking a calculated risk. Make sure before you jump out of the airplane, you look at where you're going to land. It would be pretty stupid, even if you had the comfort of a parachute, to jump out of an airplane into the middle of the fucking sea, right? Hopefully that gave you a bit of a giggle, right? But I'm telling you, it would be stupid. So make calculated risks, okay? And therefore you can jump out of your airplane and land safely in the bullseye, all right? And they recognize the fifth one, and probably the most powerful, that failure is learning, guys. And that failure never should result in whinging or even worse, quitting. Everything is solvable. And as long as you are failing, you are learning. And it is that simple. I'm now going to go through the 5 following trainings, right, that my guys use. Now, however, even if I can do the best job in the world that a business consultant can do, you're still going to find that failure is going to take place. You're going to have some pretty shit weeks. Hell, you might even be having one right now. But with knowing that failure is learning, you will never quit. And therefore, you shouldn't really, I mean, you can have a bit of a whinge, but whinging should never result in quitting. The people that whinge and quit never get far. And in an industry with an 80% dropout rate, let me say that again. Statistically, here in Australia, an 80% dropout rate within the first 6 months of becoming qualified, the chances of you whinging will with an 80% success rate will result in you quitting. So don't whinge. Just know that when you fail, you learn. Get back up and move on. All right, guys, that's the non-negotiables, right? If you find that you don't have them, start looking at how you can adopt them. It is that simple, guys. And again, delivered with no fluff. Let's get stuck in now to the 5 trainings. The clients that do the best, they focus on growth. No shiny object syndrome, all right? Which commonly distract most people these days in the fitness industry, all right, which is filled with a lot of confusing messages, all right. Shiny object syndrome basically means that if you've got any form of income that's coming into your business, but you just don't think it's enough, right? Chances are that it's probably the right income stream, but you're not satisfied with the amount that it's generating you. So what you do is you see some shiny object, and you start to get excited, right, by that shiny object because it's something that you're not doing. So you're curious about it. And what you do is you take your focus off what is actually making you money and providing you with a return on investment. right? And put all of your energy into this shiny object. That's called getting shiny object syndrome. Do not be one of those people, right? My guys, they focus on growth, and they focus on the 4Cs principle, which is always at the forefront of their minds. Always. The 4Cs principle is this: calls, consults, and conversions with confidence. Let me say it again for you guys so you don't get it twisted. Calls, consults, and conversions with confidence. Every week on the forefront of my most successful client's mind is calls, consults, and conversions with confidence, right? That means they are focusing on growth, right? They do not whinge about the lack of growth in their business because they're focusing on growth always. If you're not budgeting time and if you're not focusing on these things, you're not going to grow. It's that simple. This, however, does take marketing to be able to execute, guys. If you don't have a consistent flood of leads in your business, you simply are not in a good place. There's no fluff here, guys, like I've said multiple times now. You need leads to be able to execute phone calls, to be able to book in consults, to convert them into clients with confidence, right? It is that simple. So if you don't have leads, you've got a problem. You've got a big problem and it needs fixing. I think you can all agree with that. That's point number one, focus on growth. You want to grow your business, and you're probably here listening to this video of me right now. You need to focus on growth, all right? Second, point number two, my guys, they crush their social media, all right? They are active on social media because they take the time, all right? There's no secret, guys. The most common reason why people are not active on social media is because they don't take the time and because they don't know what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you what to do in this point right here. They post the right content. Because when people know what they need to post, they will be active. And therefore, if you're active, you crush social media. So take this on board, guys, because this will be one of the biggest takeaways that you can ever take away. All right. Post social proof. All right. Post social proof and do it consistently and persistently. Because when you do that, you're going to generate leads. There is no secret to crack the social media code, guys. People just simply are patient. And when you're patient enough, right, you don't become confused with what you need to do, you will win. You see, the thing is, most people are just expected to have their social media following go from asleep, right, with a couple hundred followers to skyrocket to thousands overnight and to have people start throwing money at you. If anyone tells you that that's the case and that's what you can expect, do not listen to them. They're lying. They're lying to you. In a world which is covered with bullshit, right? There's a facade of shit over the whole entire social media world right now, especially in the fitness industry. If you're not cut out for persistency and consistency to show people that you care and that you give a shit so that people can get to know you, like you, and trust you, your social media is just never going to work. The deal is people just aren't cut out for persistency and consistency, which is hard work. So if you're not being persistent and consistent, you're finding that you're not taking the time and you're not sticking to it, you're not going to crush your social media and therefore you're going to struggle. Number three, let's move forward, guys. These guys of mine, they have a flawless business structure. Now, this is not easy to create, guys. And I want to be clear. This is not basic shit. I'm not going to joke with you here. This isn't basic. These guys of mine that are making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 of weekly reoccurring clientele-based revenue through face-to-face PT, all right, and online PT, okay? These guys have a very, very, very solid business structure that is not basic. It is made up of the perfect pricing, the perfect offer, the perfect value points, and the perfect packages that enable bang for the buck when it comes to the clients, right? And enabling easily the clients to be able to make the leap of faith to sign up with them. But most importantly, all of these perfect structures that only become perfect when people that coach them go over refining these over years and years and years and years to get to that perfect form, enable the business owner to get bang for their buck too and return on their investment. Guys, the packaging, the pricing, the offers, the value points, the sales, the systems. If you've got one of those things which is not enabling you to make countless signups per week, again, combined with focusing on growth, which requires marketing, you are failing. You are not in a good place. Admit it to yourself. You need to change. If you are here, again, because you are here, because you want to improve. You want to improve, take a look at point number 3, all right, and ask yourself the question, do I have questions about my pricing? Do I have questions about my offer? Do I have questions about what I'm offering? And questions about my packaging? Do I even have a package? Most PTs just verbally sell crap. And that's one of the reasons why they don't stick around for too long in this industry, all right? Also, last point of point number 3 is they have unbreakable belief because of this structure. When you can drag and drop a structure which is flawless and perfect into a business, unbreakable belief creates insanely high conversion rates and therefore fast business growth. Like I said, money loves speed. Belief, though, guys, is freaking paramountly important to creating a successful fitness business. If you've got questions that are unanswered, right, you are going to have a lack of belief because you're not 100% confident, which means you're not going to do the best you could. And our guys, this is no fluff again and no bullshit. If you want the testimonials, guys, just go and find them on my Facebook. They're not hard to find. Adding 6 figures in as quick as 2 days. One of my highest achieving clients from Queensland in Australia added 6 figures of annual reoccurring business to his business in 2 days. That's $2,000 worth of weekly reoccurring direct debit income into their bank account in 2 days by following point number 3, the flawless business structure. Number 4, let's continue with this good momentum. They know that the best way to sell to be able to make this return on their investment of their business, all right, is not to sell. This is powerful, guys, what I'm about to say. This is a concept that can only be achieved when you are not driven by making money. Let me say it again. This is a concept, guys, that can only be achieved when you are not driven by making money. If you are in this industry, if you're in this amazing industry, which I am so grateful for because of all the amazing things it's enabled me to do and achieve in my life, I'm so grateful for it. If you're in it to make money, then do yourself a favor and stop now while you might be ahead, because eventually you will crash and you will burn. People like me and my top clients, we're in this industry for one fucking reason, guys, and it's because we give a shit about other people. And believe it or not everybody out there is a scam artist. And believe it or not every single coach is out there to help people, all right? Or sorry, not every single coach is out there to mess people around and to screw them over. There are coaches like myself, and there are other coaches out there too that are hard to find that are out here to help people. Have you heard that 95% of the world's income is generated by less than 5% of the people? The same can be said about the fitness industry. These are the types of guys that are in my top percentage of clientele, all right? They're not generated, or they're not focused by generating money, all right? They're not driven by that. They focus on people, all right, and helping people. And they actually focus on the people that are ready. A very, very clear way to distinguish whether you're driven by money or not is how much you can be tested by people not signing up in your business and how much you are prepared to keep on moving. That's powerful. Let me say it again. To determine whether you are driven by money or not, look at how much you can be tested and how much you can keep going. Because you get to the heights of success by never giving up. And you're going to get frustrated. If you're here to make money and you don't make it, well, you're going to get fed up and you're going to quit. All right. This is the 5% of my clients that don't have that trait. They don't have it. My guys don't focus their energy on people who aren't ready. They focus their energy on people who are ready. You're always going to get people that aren't ready. We know that. So why would you waste your energy? Oh, these people just don't want to sign up to my PT and to my services. I need to change my pricing. I need to change this. You don't do that. Don't focus your energy into people that aren't ready. You need to, point number 3, have a flawless business structure. You do. And therefore, when you have that flawless business structure, you get to a point where your confidence and belief is through the roof. Just because someone says no doesn't mean we need to change everything. Keep to your guns. And the best way to sell is not to sell. Move on to the next person. Focus on the people who are ready. They know, this is powerful, guys. They know that excuses are a cover-up for a lack of priorities. So they move on and focus their energy elsewhere, opposed to spending their time dwelling on the wrong things that can simply drain one's energy and literally drain them and bring them down to a point of leaving the industry. It's that simple, right? Again, why you should never be focused on money, because if you're not making it, you're going to be driven out the door, and it is literally that simple. Guys, point number 5 is my it's my favorite point, right? And I think this is where a lot of you guys watching this won't want to hear what I'm about to say, but I can say that from someone who retains clientele with a 95% retention rate. And am I being big-headed here? Well, slightly, but I'm freaking proud. And the reason why I'm proud of doing it is because I'm good at what I do. If you have a retention rate issue in your business, this is for you, all right? My guys get their clients results at all costs. And I can say, hand on my heart, with 100% confidence, that that's what I do with my clients. That's why they are at these heights that we've talked about before, where they're adding multiple 6 figures to their income. Some as quick as in 2 days to add 6 figures, $2,000 a week, per week, every week to their income. The biggest retention cause, right, is you in the business, right? This right here is the biggest, without fail, retention cause across the board for all coaches and PTs. Don't run and hide from the truth. You are the reason why your clients leave, and the truth hurts, guys. Yes, first and foremost, I've got to say here, they might not be following you at everything that you give them. But at the end of the day, guys, it's up to you as a coach to find a way to make them follow it. And that's what being a coach is. Guys, the difference between me and a lot of other business coaches, right, is that I don't stop until people adapt and follow. And because I know when they adapt and follow point 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they're going to win. And if someone is not able to absorb the information within point 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, well, it's up to me to find a way for them to. And if I don't do that, they're going to leave. But the thing is, they're going to leave and say that Simon was a shit business coach, when really it wasn't me. So I can vouch for you as the coach. But the thing is the coach didn't go to the extent of what they should have done to, without fail, at all costs, make sure that the client got their results. And if you don't deliver results, guys, you're never going to thrive in any industry where you're providing any service. And the fitness industry is a prime example of that. People are not, all right, so people that are not driven, rather, by money are driven by people, right? And again, you can only achieve the heights if you are driven by helping people, guys. If you're not driven by helping people, there's no way that you're going to go to all ends of the earth to get people results. And that means your clients are going to leave. They're going to use a bullshit excuse. Like I said previously, excuses are a cover-up for a lack of prioritization, guys. It's also very, very important on that note that I hire, that the systems, again, and structures are paramount to you being able to deliver these sort of results, guys. All right? Rather than being constantly faced with people that say, hey, haven't got any money, going to need to quit. Hey, I've got something else that's come up and we're just going to have to put things on hold. Or, hey, if you've got a business coach or a PT that is getting you into the best shape possible or is making you money, would you ever want to stop? The answer is no. So if people are leaving, they're leaving for a reason, and you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself what that reason is. It's the hardest point that you're going to have to take, but that is point number 5. And it's that simple, guys. With that being said, we're going to move on here. I've got some bonus tips. My clients, they do some research, guys. They don't hire coaches blind. A lot of coaches have come to me and they work with me at the end of or after getting fucked over by so many other shit coaches. And again, with me being blunt and using language like that, it's only out of frustration from you guys. I know what it's like because I hear literally every day I speak to people that have been screwed. My clients know that the best way to learn is to work with, and yes, pay for, quite obviously, people that save them time and potential failure in order to get them to where they want to be. My clients, they pay me, obviously. If you want to work with a decent business coach, you're going to have to invest. But what you're going to realize is that the return that you get on your investment, which will be in the form of money, I have to say that as well, should be apparent. Right? It should be apparent. Anyone that says they work with a business coach who they paid 10 grand for, I hear it all the time, daily. I've heard it 3 times today as I record this content. Anyone that says they've worked with someone, they pay them 10 grand. Yeah. What did you get any ROI? Well, yeah, I learned some stuff, but how much money did you make? Oh, nothing. Well, that's not return on your investment. It really isn't, guys. It really isn't. So with that being said, you need to know that you're making a calculated decision rather than jumping out of an airplane into the middle of the sea without a parachute, right, which is just complete and utter stupidity. You need to know that you're doing some calculated research, right? And it's that simple. And then take a leap out of a comfort zone, commit, invest, and work with people that are going to save you time and save you money, which is quite ironic. You will need to spend to save money. All right. And if you spend, you'll end up, therefore, make tenfold in return. Give and you shall receive if you do calculated research and take the right leaps of faith. There is no secret that your clients with help will get the best results, right? Because you know your shit. The same can be said with working with the right business coach. If you're sat there and ask yourself the question, if I was me, would I want to work with me as a PT client? Well, the answer should be yes, right? That's why I can say with such great confidence, if I was you on the other side of this computer screen, listening to this right now, do I recommend that you work with me? Well, fucking hell, yes, I do. Because I'm going to guarantee you the results. And it's that simple. My coaching clients that work with me, again, the highest achievers, and even the guys that are not yet the highest achievers, but will be because they have me on their team, they know that they're going to be achieving because they have me in their corner, someone who cares, all right? And if I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt, just like what you guys have when you're coaching your fitness content, the guys that are working with you should know they should succeed with you in their corner. And the same would be said for you and me. Look, this industry will test you guys. I want to leave you with this one before I've got a bit of a gift for you. This industry will test you and most people will quit. It's literally that simple. The amount of people I've had the opportunity to work with, they didn't take it. That's completely fine. It's up to them. Have quit. And again, it's not saying that if you don't work with Simon, you're going to be a failure. That's not the way it goes, guys. But the statistics show time after time after time again that people just quit when they don't get help. People might be amazing in the fitness industry at fitness, but that doesn't make them a good business person, a good businessman or businesswoman, all right? That's the horrible thing about it. But you have a choice, win or lose. It's up to you. The truth is a lot of people who watch this video aren't cut out to be an entrepreneur or a business owner. But like I said at the beginning of this video, they just thought it'd be cool, right? Oh, it's cool. I'll just go and set up my own fitness business. Don't ever quit, guys. Find fucking help and win. Hopefully you can see that from the last half an hour of you watching this, all right, and thank you for watching this, for your own sake. I'm your future person. I'm your future you telling you to thank yourself for watching this right now. Hopefully you'll be able to see that Simon Finch is not cut out for fluff and is a no bullshit approach individual. And I think you'll be able to take great understanding and learning from watching this video that my heart is in the right place, and that there is a little element of frustration in recording this. And it may be because I've come off phone calls today with people that have been screwed over. Maybe that's the reason why. But now, luckily, they jumped on board and they're working with the right coach. But guys, I hate to see people lose, especially in an industry which, without getting emotional, has given me everything. Which has given me everything. And to be able to share that with other people is what I've hopefully done today. I'm going to go one step further though, guys. And to wrap this up, what I'm going to do next is this. I'm going to give every single person that's still here, all right, an opportunity to allow me to take a look personally into your business, like I do with my clients on a daily basis, and to enable me to try and help you make it thrive for free. And this is not a bullshit upsell, guys. It's not an upsell. I'm being honest and open with you here. There's a link here. I'm going to show you how to access it. There's 3 ways that you can. But I'm willing, because I'm driven by seeing other people succeed, to show you what out of the 5 things above you're lacking in your business, how to improve them, and how to actually patch up the holes that are in your business completely for free of charge. All right, completely free of charge. It's an opportunity, and it's up to you guys to take this one. Like, at the end of the day, guys, it's great. I get an opportunity to help more people if you come to me, but you're the person who has the opportunity here, not me. I'm good. I have a lot of clients that I help, and I fulfill every day my dream of just loving what I do. But to be able to help you would really make a difference. It would really make a difference. And it means I could give back even more. And you guys are going to be the main beneficiaries of that. All right. So there's 3 ways you can take advantage of this, guys. Number 1, I'll forward you a copy of this PDF with the link to the video that you're watching right now, where you can book in by clicking on this link. Okay. Simple stuff. In the description of this video on YouTube. All right. The above link can be easily accessed there. All right. And number 3, I will be following up with each person who has requested this training. Most people, you probably won't reply to the message. That's fine. Again, as I've stated above, this opportunity is for you guys, right? It's not for me. I don't care if you reply or not. If you reply, you want some help, you reach out. It's that simple. I'm more than qualified to be able to give you the help, like I've said, for free. And it's that simple. And it's an opportunity that you have to take. And it's an opportunity that will enable you to move forward from the current situation that you are in, which is why you are here, guys. You wouldn't have stuck around this long unless you wanted to improve. It's an opportunity. Take the time out of your, for me to take the time out of my day, all right, for nothing, to help someone. And that's awesome. And that's what I'm here to do. I know that you will have taken something away from this training, guys. Feel free to let me know. And if you have taken something away, then I've done my job. Guys, go back over this training, take some notes, and take a good hard look at yourself and your business and ask yourself, could you be doing better to help the people that you're providing a service for? Because at the end of the day, we do this for others. It's that simple. Peace and love, guys. I look forward to speaking to you all soon.